Hey guys, welcome back to Arcade Garage. Today, more stuff in Ecojet. Got to drop the gearbox, which should be nice, quick and easy. And then we're installing something which you guys will probably know from the title, but in the video we're going to act like we don't know. So anyway, I'm going to get it lifted up and we'll jump straight into dropping the gearbox. Rightio, so car's up. Now I just got to unbolt tail shaft. And I'm just going to cable tie that in so that the rear yoke, hope that help if you guys could see. Unbolt the tail shaft and I'm going to cable tie one of these holes to through here just so that this doesn't pop out, we don't spill liquid. I might be able to just unbolt this one and let it dangle, we'll see. Rather not undo the whole thing just yet. And then there's 4 bolts, 2 here, 2 here. Then just got to undo the slave cylinder connection up there. This is angled down, that's why you guys can't see shit. Undo this here then, and put it on my tranny jack and then straight onto the, undo that and lower it down. So I'm going to crack onto that. You guys will just get to see a time-lapse, boring version, but once the gearbox is down, that's when it'll be real interesting. So yeah, let's get on with that. I didn't have a stand position correct, but anyway, S1 T56 on the floor. I'm going to put it onto a dolly. I'm going to give it a clean and then we'll come back. Alright, I got it all clean-ish. It's cleaner than it was. I've got to take that slave off because I got a new one. It's better than it was. I was going to spray it black, but I really can't be bothered. That's too much waiting. So anyway, I got to take the slave. I'm going to take the old shifter off as well. Not that you guys probably saw any of that. So slave, shifter off, and then we'll get into the fun. Right, gearbox is prepped. Old shifter is off. That's there. Now to reveal why we're doing all this. Quickly, if you're jumping into the video at this point to see how to install it, and if you guys are not sure, I have got a S1 Sequential Shifter for T56, which is in here. Also opted for the mat, the gear position sensor, which I've started wiring to a plug. I'm wiring it as an extender. So I'm Reese from Arcade Garage. Be huge support if you guys liked and subscribed if you did find this video interesting or helpful on how to install it. Sadly, if you're gonna be watching this and then looking straight for driving videos, it won't be for a while. I'm still waiting for my heads and cam, which are finally in the mail. It's going on to a turbo Ecojet. The goal is 800 to 1,000 horsepower on this motor, so another reason to stick around and subscribe. But anyway, so I've got the instructions for how to install this. I'm gonna run through it, and hopefully this will be a nice in-depth how-to video of how to install it as well. So I'm gonna get all the gear ready, what we need, and we'll just get started straight onto it. So I don't have a workbench just yet, but anyway, install book here. Yep, alright, cool. So if we turn this, I've got to remove this, install the cover that goes on there. So let's get 13mm. There we go. That comes out. So this here just sits there and covers that, and it says it has a short bolt for it, which I'll probably run through checking in. So it has 3 of them. M8 countersunk base plate, 3 of them, which is in there. M8 by 16, M8 by 12. One of these is shorter. Fuck. Alright, hopefully you guys can see this, but we'll just go. Small thin bead around it. It's not me. And we want to grab the block off plate, get that on and into position. Alright, that bit there is on. What's next? Remove the factory electronic lockout and fit the reverse the supplied cover sealant. And then we want to fit shaft fitting in place of offset lever with a 3/16 roll pin, which I'm assuming is one of these bad boys, but anyway. I think I need to punch that out first, which it didn't really say on that. Fit that. Yeah, it's starting to knock it through. Let's see if this will finish it. There we go. The old, I believe it's this shaft here that sits there. Yep. Cool. Roll pin is in. From the looks of it, overhangs like that, I believe. So get that cleaned up. Get my RTV. like so. Thin sealant at the base plate, so that sits on like this. And that, I've got 3 of my heads there. Let me just get Alright, so number 5, so 5mm Allen key. I'm going to put some Loctite on these, just medium strength, just so that they don't rattle loose for whatever reason, because that'd be the worst thing ever. Just a dab of it. I like to just hand screw them in loosely, just so that I make sure they're all aligned, rather than put one in, make it dead tight when you find out you can't fit the rest in, because everything else is slightly off center. So anyway, that's in. All right. And then the same shit again. Fit the base spacer with a thin bit of sealant. So thin bit of sealant can go on here. And when it says thin on literally putting it on thin. Less shit to clean up, but mess this up and have to redo it. So that sits there, something like that. Yep, I think. There we go. The shifter slides all the way down flush with the base. Alright. Like that. That's better. Alright. Same thing again. I'm just going to whack just a little bit. Oop. There. I have a feeling that they are washers. Same things, do them up relatively snug, don't want to go overboard. Weird they don't give any torque specs, but anyway. Alright, so we've got it all installed. Push the lever down, it puts it into reverse section. You can do that, and that's in reverse. And then go back to neutral. That's also a neutral half movement there. Now, that is into gears. So, gear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then neutral. Another cool thing as well is you can actually go to neutral between every gear. So a full pull like this, that's one. You can go a half pull like that, that's into neutral, and then that's the third. Same as in from here, you can do a half pull, that's in neutral, and that puts it into the gear, which makes it really handy, especially for end of a drag strip. S1 Sequential Shifter, knock that down, that's in reverse, pop it back to there, halfway is neutral, pop it all the way up, goes into there, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and down again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the neutral. Another cool thing as well is you can actually select neutral between every gear. So say that's first, and you, instead of going to second, just do a little half pull, and that gets it into neutral. Complete that to second, say that's third. Oh, sorry, that's third. Then you go to fourth. Yeah, cruising at fourth when coming to a stop, you can just half pull, neutral again, and then you can go back there, back to fourth, 3, 2, 1, and normal neutral, switch it back into there. So, let's turn this back around in here. So now that this is all semi-mounted, I fucked up. You weren't meant to Loctite there, you were meant to do it here, make sure that it all ran through all the gears correct, which luckily I did. And then you drill 2 6mm holes through these. You knock these pins in so that it can't move forwards or backwards. And then you can Loctite these bolts, lock it all in. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go ahead and drill them, and then we'll come back after. Okay guys, so there we have it. It's installed. I'm absolutely chuffed with it. Of course, you do need to cut part of your tunnel out to fit it, because that is a lot bulkier and bigger than factory shifters or like this here, aftermarket short shifters. But anyway, I'm gonna get the car pushed forward, cut a bit of a tunnel out, and then I'll show you guys just so you can see how much I did cut out, whatever. Sorry if this wasn't very informative. I didn't read the instructions before I did this. I kind of just dived in. Once I got my head wrapped around it, it was very, very quick. I should have just done it all, and then disassembled and reassembled so I could just get a good video out of it. But if you are here just to see how to install it, don't be afraid to hit me up on Facebook on RK Garage. I can give you guys any tips, tricks, help, info, whatever it is you need about it. Yeah, the install did go pretty smoothly, so I was very happy with it. The shifter feels amazing. I like how you can still select neutral between every gear and then go straight back to what gear you were in before. Yeah, so I'm gonna get cutting and then we'll come back. All right, so I've got the hole cut. Yep, it's massive, doesn't need to be that big, but I ordered the rubber mat surround thing that goes there. It's nice and big. This way I should just be able to lift the gearbox straight up and then be able to just push it straight in to meet up rather than have to angle it and take parts of a shifter off. Hopefully it can just drop straight, like come, if it's not mounted on the car, just come straight back, drop down, and then vice versa, straight up and forward. I cut to this line here where it ends up being double skinned. Don't know if you guys can see that there. I'm going to go underneath. I'm going to whack it on the hoist, go underneath and neaten it all up. It's just easier from down there than it is up here. But yeah, that's basically that. So once again, if you're still here, thank you for watching. Sorry if this wasn't too informative. If you want me to do another video more in depth, I will have time to do one in about 3 weeks. The gearbox won't be going in that R&R, so I can take the shifter apart and redo it all more in depth if it wasn't that good. Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment if you haven't already, and thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.